Amigos, welcome back to our channel, Atrocities Upon Cities, where as always you see a progression of our everyday lives. Today you're going to get to see how Paola gets the hula ho and a bunch of other irrigation fixes that we see. So stay tuned. Thanks so much. Let's get this party started. Alright fellas, so there you have it. You saw our weed whacker, but we don't need this big powerful thing here today. All we need is the big powerful Paola, which you see her hula ho these huge big weeds, you know. She's very strong and very expert at using the hula ho already. She's been doing it for many years. She knows what motions and what functions it needs to be used. Many people don't know necessarily how to use it, but it helps you a lot, you know. So you having a hula ho around or the square, there's the two different names that I know it as. Usually a hula ho, or it's usually the square, you know. So different things that we use out here, and it works perfect. You know, you go in ahead, use it an inch in, get rid of all these weeds, and then you rake them out. And you saw how simply it looked all nice just before we started. Well, that's what we do out here. You know, we do it once a month in the backyard. We make sure we do everything. This certain customer does a lot by themselves, so we go ahead and keep up, you know. So let's go to the next yard. Amigos, so you guys all have been here before. It's still maintained very green. You know, a great shout out to the owner Mike. He comes out here and makes his thumb a little swollen from watering by hand areas that have been suffering from dryness. So everything looks good. We have fertilized this already 3 times, twice with weed and feed, once with regular fertilizer, and look how advanced we've been working on this hill. I'm gonna put a card right now so you can see that video later, or I'll put another one at the end so you can see how much we've been working at this house, and you can see the water comes through the neighbors. So having this weed problem right here is very extensive. We've been working on it, and we're gonna eventually start landscaping it, hopefully for him one day, or somebody himself. It seems like they like to work on it themselves a lot, so we're going to continue to spray it. We've been spraying and working on it because he gets recommended 4 or 5 customers. So thanks so much again, Mike. We really appreciate that. And then we're going to keep working on the hill. We're going to make it look really nice for him to go ahead and keep working on it himself, or hopefully he gives us a small little job. So you're going to see how we work on this next part. You know, use the blower for a little bit and catch a can. So let's do it. Amigos, welcome back to our channel. Here we are. We're going to be fixing a couple irrigation problems that we've had for a couple customers. For starters, this one right here, he had done something with the electrical and he was running the trencher, went ahead and broke the pipes before the wall. He broke the pipes after the wall, but he went ahead and also tried to fix it himself, and I guess at the end he must have did something wrong to where the waters were connected backwards, and this is why we're here today. So let's check it out. You can already see one of the lines, and we're gonna go ahead and find the other line, and then just make sure that we cut them and go back to its original state. You can tell here we had already tried it to make sure if it was the correct move that we made, and there's all the junctions that you see there for the electrical where everything makes sense. There's where you can tell he broke them, and there's couplings already there from where he previously broke it. So we reattached everything and made sure it was the way it should have been the first time. A simple mistake made by many, but that's all what we get sometimes. We try to do things ourselves, and something that doesn't always work, but we gladly fixed it. He's our customer, so we gave him a great price, and we'll show you what it looked like. There it is. We had to bring an extra coupling right next to the old one to make sure it's twice as durable, and then to the other side we did the same thing. We just brought a new pipe and gave it one coupling so it doesn't have so many. Alright fellas, so here's another irrigation job that we did. We super failed, we glued everything, then we went inside, talked to the customer and told them, hey man, we fixed it. And 2 seconds later, bam, it blew up in our face. So we had to come back, rethink it, rebuy pipes, and all that happened here is they try to shrink it down from 1 inch to 3/4. We tried to do the same thing with the fix here. You see me how I swiveled into it, but the pressure is so high that, you know, it actually built more pressure by turning it into 3/4. So I went ahead and just left the job the way it was, came back the next day, fixed it with 1 inch, and boom, it hasn't popped since. So we'll see if it stays and how long it stays for. We're gonna go ahead and jump to another cleanup. One of the recommendations we got from the decomposed granite driveway, we went ahead and did a whole cleanup of both of his yards in the back, which is almost the same equivalent, 10% of the labor charges from any cleanup or any type of job that we get. We offer it to anybody that gives us work. So there it is. We already cleaned up that pile. We did different things. We whacked all that. This is a quick after. We really didn't get too much into it. We didn't do too good. You know, it's only equivalent of what he recommended us for. Of course, we told him, hey, give us the right price and we'll give you the right job. So that's all you see. You know, we're gonna go jump into the end, and there you have it. You know, we just cleaned up the pile that they made from the tree falling over. I pushed all the trunks back into the back. You can see I'm blowing everything here.